It has come time and again in the satsangs here on the roof. I don't know whether I have been talking online. I guess I have also. But I have been discussing with friends recently. And it's about taking psychedelics in order to help, to purify, in order to help spiritually to develop. There comes always the question, is it possible at all? Can it really be helpful? The one thing that is very popular right now in those circles is ayahuasca. Can it be helpful to take it? Because people tell me all these fantastic experiences they have. Now, it can be possible that people with this substance or others experience something that gives a good pointer. But what matters is that after that we do the work. It's not that you can take any substance and then that substance is going to do the work for us. We are having barriers of perception. And those barriers, they are very annoying. One can feel easily trapped in those, but they protect also from getting into spaces one is not quite able to deal with and integrate it. And then through the work, through the inner work, these barriers slowly get weaker and eventually they may crumble one after the other. But by that time, the maturity is there to deal with it, to integrate it, not to get lost into another space, into a subtler space. Now, with a substance that is breaking through those barriers, we are doing it artificially. And of course, a mind that is not necessarily fully ready to deal with what is happening there, then there is a lot of projection going on. Still, people can get inspired. I can accept that. People can get inspired if they have after that the maturity to understand, okay, it was an experience, it has been giving inspiration, but what counts is what I'm doing with it now in my normal state from day to day, from moment to moment. That we are really learning to remove those things that prevent us from being in our natural state. If we stay at ease, at peace in our natural state, then gradually the experience of that will start to unfold and evolve all by itself. We don't have even to make efforts, and we don't have to take any substance. So it's a tricky thing. Those experiences are not quite the real thing. They are imitation. So one can have the wrong idea, having experienced something on a psychedelic experience, that they have seen the truth. They have seen some imitation of something that is there. A lot of it is projected by our own mind. It's always good, those who do those things once in a while, to remember that. Not to take it as God's own truth, what they are experiencing, and not thinking that when the effect, because sometimes people have such an experience and after that for some time they still can connect specially, but gradually it will fade away again. And then if the thought is there, okay, I just take it again until it fades again and I take it again. That's an illusion, thinking that in that way they are spiritually unfolding. Simultaneously, with our getting more conscious, there is also a strength that is developing. And if that strength gets big enough, intense enough, then certain barriers of perception may just disappear because of that. When they disappear, then one is there, and that level is also integrated in the day-to-day experience. Whereas when one takes a substance, it's not because of one's accumulated strength that one breaks through those barriers of perception, but the substance does it and it uses your own vital energy. So one may get inspiration, but at the same time, it's always also there is a price. One is losing vital energy. It may not necessarily be felt. Many times it's felt that people come out of it and feel totally down, an after effect, but it may not necessarily be felt. But still, strength, valuable energy has gone for that. So if somebody thinks that we can just take and take and take, then without being aware of it necessarily, they are getting, instead of stronger, have the tendency to get weaker and weaker and weaker. Now, if somebody really feels such things are helpful, do them very rarely. And then make a point that after that, you really alert, see what is happening in yourself. In that way, you may benefit from the experiences you have. If one doesn't have that alertness, then the experience is wasted and the vital energy is also wasted. After that, after taking that, one has to work to build up that energy that has been lost. Can be built up again. But while I cannot completely deny that it can be helpful to some people, not to everybody, because it can be inspiring. Oh, it starts raining. Well, I can accept that it can be helpful for some people. It is also clear they have then to have the self-discipline to build up that energy again through their practice, through their meditation, through their yoga, through their introspection, and remind themselves to be alert from moment to moment. And then that inspiration may encourage them to go on with it.